Hello everyone and welcome back once again to our Blyth Spartans series. Today we are kicking off our FA Cup campaign. That'll be our second game. We're going to be taking on National League North side Oldham. But to kick off the episode, we are facing off against Plymouth. They are currently in 4th place. It's going to be a tough one, but a test I am looking forward to. Here is how we have gotten on since the last time you saw us. We have played quite a bit of games, but after that Derby game, we took on Wickham and got a 1-0 victory. Matthew Blake, a free kick goal in the 60th minute to give us the winner. And then another 1-0 victory, this time at the hands of Rochdale. Oscar Bob, continuing his fine season, giving us 2 wins on the bounce. But then we faced off against the Liverpool under-23s in the Papa John's Trophy. And it was a 2-3 defeat there. Mo Touré got both of our goals. But the young Liverpool side proved to be too much. And if you look over here, you can see Diogo Jota was part of that team and he scored against us. So it's not like there weren't some good players on that Liverpool team. Then back into the league, we faced off against Bolton and it was a 3-1 defeat there. Oscar Bob getting another goal, opened up the scoring in the 10th minute, but Bolton proved to be too strong. Then we got into some good form, 3 wins on the bounce, Burton 3-1 victory, Shrewsbury 2-1, and then our biggest win yet, a 4-1 victory over Fleetwood. Fantastic little run of form there. But then we faced off against the league leaders Ipswich, and it did not go well for us, a 3-1 defeat there. We had some opportunities in the game, but the Tractor Boys were way too strong for us. Then the latest game was a 3-3 thriller against Peterborough. Armstrong Akuflex with a brace, and Joe Hodge got our 3rd goal in that one, his first for the club. But a late equalizer from Kwame Poku meant a point shared. With that, 15 games have been played and we are sitting in 15th position. That puts us 6 points clear of the relegation zone at the moment. But the table is tight. A couple of victories, we will shoot up the table. A couple losses, we will drop down. This is why League One is a thrilling league. Anything can happen. The table can flip in an instant. So let's see if we can get anything out of today's game against Plymouth. Here is how our team is lining up today. We are in the midst of a lot of games. I think it's 2 weeks in a row where we're playing weekend and midweek games. So today we have our heavily rotated side in. We are looking to have our strongest team available for the FA Cup game. I am putting a lot of focus into having a decent run in the FA Cup this year. We have yet to do so. I think the last 2 seasons we've crashed out in our first game. I'm yet to decide on who our preferred goalkeeper is. Both of them are a bit inconsistent so far, so today Woolston is in goal. We'll probably play Farman in the FA Cup game. But here's the team to take on Plymouth Argyle. Come on, the Spartans. First highlight here, we are on the ball, bringing it out of a goal kick. Harvey Cullinan with an early yellow card in the 4th minute. But we are working it up here on this left-hand side. Daniel Martin has the ball. Almost turns it over, and we do turn it over. That was not a good pass. Plymouth on the counterattack, and it's going to be an opportunity, but Woolston with a huge save to keep it 0-0. We have a corner to defend now. Cooper whips it in. Cullinan heads it clear. Motorray gets a foot on it, and it goes out for a throw-in, and the player goes down injured. And it looks like he does go off injured. It's a Silva off injured in the 25th minute for Plymouth. And we're on the ball here once again. bringing it out of a goal kick. And it's just like the first highlight, Martin on the ball. This time he doesn't turn it over. Toure returns the ball back to Martin. Can he whip it across? He picks out Ali. Milanik Ali with his first goal of the season. He is back from the cold after he was loaned out last season. But he plays a big part in this game, getting a goal in the 38th minute. A well-taken goal. Sneaks it past near post. 1-0 to the Spartans. Let's go. And that is how we go into halftime here. A 1-goal lead for the Spartans. We are doing fantastic. Plymouth had an opportunity to open up the scoring, but Woolston with a huge save. We're kicking off the second half now. Come on, let's keep it up here. And once again, we're bringing it out of a goal kick. We love to play it down this left-hand side, but this time Cullinan turns it over off of that long-range attempted pass. Jenkins Davies for Plymouth whips it across back post. And the header just hitting the top of the net. Very dangerous there. And we're straight into another highlight pretty much. And Oxlade-Chamberlain plays it right to Plymouth. And they capitalize on the mistake. It is all tied up in the 63rd minute. Oxlade-Chamberlain, what the heck was that? That was extremely poor. This time Molston cannot save us. It is all even. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we can do. We are going to bring on Oscar Bob. McAllister not having a good game. And we're going to put Sharif back at right back, and we're going to bring on Joe. So a double change here in the 65th minute. And once again, of course, our highlight is us bringing it out. And again, Cullinan just plays it straight to Plymouth. Don't know why we are trying all these long-range passes. Not needed, but Sharif intercepts it, but then he turns it right over. And they're through on goal. Ennis makes it 2-1 for Plymouth. Terrible from the Spartans, just gifting them the ball. We're going to make a sub, bring on Luke Kundle for Hutchinson. Both goals for Plymouth coming from a turnover from the Spartans. And yeah, this was just too easy. Completely picked apart there from that pass. Cullinan, poor positioning. And now we have all to work for. Looks like we're going to have a free kick here in a pretty decent position. Joe Hodge to step up. It's deflected. Falls to Ali. He plays it up to Kundle. And he fires it home, but he is offsides. Man, that was well taken, but he straight offside by a good amount, by like 5 yards. And we are still down by a goal. Corner now for Plymouth. And it's 3-1, and that's going to seal the game. 3 points for Plymouth. Just did not play well enough here today. Too many turnovers. We didn't really provide much going forward, and it ends a 3-1 defeat. Just too many mistakes costing us. We need to cut those out. We need to be more consistent. But we have a good game coming up here next to put things right against National League North side Oldham. I'll bring you back here in a moment for that one. And here is the team to take on Oldham in the FA Cup. The only two players keeping their spot are Warner and Reiki. Both of them are going to be away on international duty once this game ends. Reiki also complaining about not enough playing time, even though he starts most games, and the only time he doesn't start is when he's being rested. But he's complaining about it, so he starts. He's definitely not going to make the full 90. But this should be a good victory for us. This is our strongest team We have no excuses to not win, and there will be hell to pay if we do lose. Come on, the Spartans, let's get the victory at home against Oldham. Straight into a highlight here. We are on the ball. Can we get off to a flying start? Aquaflex plays it back to Blake, over the top to Udo. Just cut out. And now Oldham bringing it forward. This is not what we want to see. It's whipped in, and Hodge gives away a penalty. 29 seconds into the game. Are you freaking kidding me? Oldham step up and make it 1-0 a minute into the game. Zach Durnley converting from the spot. Unbelievable. Wow. What a joke. We're into another highlight here. Oldham on the ball. We've won it off of that goal kick. Blair bringing it forward. Loses out on the ball. Oldham looking to make it 2-0 now. The ball over the top is cut out. Come on, boys. We need a response here. Aquaflex on the ball. Plays it back to Savage. Plays it up to our midfield. Cuts it out to Blake on the left-hand side. Plays it into Udo. 1-1. What a ball in from Blake. Udo bringing it down beautifully. Keeper, no chance one-on-one with Udo. That is the response we needed. Now let's push forward. Back on even terms. Great goal. Love to see that. Another highlight here. Oldham on the ball, throwing it in. Looking for options here. They're playing it forward. Now, Blake intercepts that. Our turn to bring it forward. Hodge picks out Oscar Bob. Why did he take that on his right foot? He could have hit that with his left foot. That should have been 2. Another highlight. And Oldham, they're not being rollovers here. They are looking dangerous a couple of times already this game. They're working the ball well here through our midfield. And a great ball over the top through on goal. Farman with a huge, huge save to keep it 1-1. But that was way too easy. Blake got caught out. And we deal with this corner. But it's not over yet. They pick up the loose ball looking to pump it forward. But we intercept it. I'm not super happy with what I've seen so far from our team. Defensively, we have been pretty poor. We go into halftime here, 1 apiece, and we're going to let the team know I am not happy with what I've seen in that first half. We need to improve here in the second half. There is no reason why we should be tied up here at halftime. First highlight of the second half, we're on the ball, playing it forward. Again, I don't know why we're doing all these long-range passes. And we turn it over, and again, Oldham with an opportunity, and Farman is forced into another big save. We do not look good at all. And Farman forced into another save here. What are we doing out here, boys? We're going to make our first sub. Reagan Thompson on for Reiki. And we're going to go attacking here. Not happy with what I've seen in the first 55 minutes of this game. And apparently we have a corner to defend. And time for another sub. We're going to bring on Sharif for Blair and Omari Hutchinson for Kundal. It's a highlight. A goal kick for Oldham. They're going to play it long. And Aquaflex wins that. Plays it up to Udo, who plays that to Hodge. How are we not scoring that opportunity? That has to be a goal. Blake's going to whip in this corner. It's cleared away. Falls to Aquaflex. Plays it back to Blake. Whips in the cross, and he's offside. Of course he is. Another corner here. Blake whips it in. Back post, headed away. Aquaflex picks up the loose ball once again. Plays it into Hutchinson. Over to Savage, and we play it back to Sharif. Pumps it up to Hodge, back to Sharif, over to Oscar Bob, back to Sharif. Can he whip it across here? He does. Oh, it's headed away right before it gets to Udo. Hodge is going to pick up this loose ball, plays it back to Warner, bringing it forward, looking for options. Ends up playing it back to Farman, who picks out Sharif in a ton of space here on this right-hand side. Whips it across, back post for Akuflex. And it falls to Akuflex, back to Blake, who picks out Akuflex, who whips it across for Oscar Bob. It is 2-1. Oscar Bob is there to tap it in. It's 2-1. Let's go. This has not been an easy game, but we are up here with less than 10 minutes remaining now. Come on, boys. Oh, and a highlight here. Savage picks up a loose ball. Plays it over to Hodge. Back to Savage. Up to Warner. Back to Savage. Back to Warner. Back to Savage. Now Hodge on the ball. Was looking for Blake. This is not good. They're through on goal here. Oh, he is offside, but that was well taken to get back and block that opportunity. We're into injury time now, and it's a free kick here for the Spartans. Blake is going to whip this in. Picks out Savage. 3-1. That will seal the win for the Spartans. We are through to the next round. But this was not a good enough performance here, considering our opposition is 3 divisions below us. It should not have taken until the 80th minute to get the lead in this game. There is work to do, but we are through to the next round. Let's frickin' go. Before we end off the episode here, we are up to the FA Cup draw for the second round. Let's see who we will face off against next. We will face off against Wimbledon. Okay, let's go. They are a League 2 side. We are going the Plough Lane to take on the Dons. We most definitely will be coming back for that game. They will be in just under a month's time in December. That is a game I am very much looking forward to. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a next episode. So make sure you are subscribed and you have that notification bell on so you don't miss out on that video and more videos coming to the channel. And until next time, it's been your Boyd 147.